Hey guys, what's up? Man, alright, so one of my subscribers wanted me to check out Chris Webby back on my BS. Here's the thing, I already watched it. Thing is, my microphone and the device, none of it recorded. Now my phone would have recorded, but you wouldn't have heard nothing, so. And I'm having issues with my camera, that's why this time, I'm pretty sure I got it all figured out. Now I just got to get, whenever I make this, and take Google Photos and upload this video, then download it on my phone, then edit them together, then I should be good. And I truly hate y'all didn't get to see the original reaction to this, because I actually said some things and it was a damn good reaction to me. I stopped it more than I normally do, but I'll do my best to say the similar things. It ain't going to be the exact same reaction, but hey, I've already done a different video and realized that nothing recorded, so kind of forgot what was said, so we can go ahead and do it again. Anyway, thanks for giving me a shot. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want me to react to, and I will hop right on it. You guys, let's get into it. Back on my BS.
You know, nowadays, people find one thing you said 8, 9, 10 years ago, bring it back up now and cancel your whole fucking career over it. So, let me...
Dude, that's one thing that kills me. Now, I've never had it happen to me, but I've seen where people are bringing up some old stuff. Oh, this is racist. Oh, this is sexist. Wow. All right, because you remember, growing up, like, see, my grandpa, he grew up in a different generation. The way things was racially, whatever it may be, completely different. Didn't necessarily understand it. Same with my parents. They grew up in the 60s, 70s. It's just different. Well, it never really clicked until now, because I know the way I grew up, and it was like that all the way through almost 2000. It was right around 2000. Boom. I think the internet did it, but boom, everything changed where people were going to start bringing their feelings and everything in and start digging up old stuff, and it's ridiculous.
Let me make it easy for you and just say it all right now. My pronouns are fuck you and suck my dick.
That's one thing I said was, one, Chris Webby, he always tells what he's thinking. But the way he responds to that, like, seriously, if I met you and the first things out of your mouth is your name, and then you go, my pronouns are, I ain't got shit to say to you. You might as well quit talking. There ain't no point in telling me that shit. Like, one, I don't care. I don't care what you are. I don't care what you date. I don't give a shit. If I'm a coworker, and even if I'm a friend, but if you start off like that, you're already telling me not gonna work, homie. Might as well just go ahead and shut it up and just keep working, do whatever you gotta do.
Dick unglued, I punch through and bust my clip. I'm a feminist worst enemy running my lip. Now get back in the kitchen, you fucking uptight bitch. Far as gender roles go, maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm just sick of women's marches blocking the road. Sick of a culture where a bitch will think looks alone is enough to walk around like the whole world owes them. And in my opinion, ladies, yo, we both got a place in the way that the world works, since we all were just apes. And when you need us to protect you, man, he'll shoulder the weight. And if he doesn't...
Yeah, but nowadays a lot of dudes won't, for the simple fact, whether it's either you don't need to be in my business, this, that, the third, and or dude ain't trying to get in some fight because, like, say if I see an argument going on, I don't know what they're arguing about. I'm not going to step up into it while the dude's already pissed, so then now I got to deal with him. Yeah, but women, they want you to jump in. It's like, but you're not having to deal with it. The men are having to deal with it. And I don't know these motherfuckers. But yeah, I've seen it happen before. And used to, back in the day, people would jump in. But the only bad thing about that is there's a lot of times where the woman is the one in the wrong. But just because it's a man yelling at a woman, all these dudes want to have her back because that's how dudes are about pussy. That's just the way it is. And a lot of times, if the dudes that were standing up for her knew what that bitch had done, they'd be like, shouldn't be standing here breaking this up.
He's a pussy, which I know is the case with a lot of these little...
That motherfucker just said pussy too.
Gen Z arrogant jerks who got so many MMR shots, their brains don't work. And they've been saying for years that autism's on the rise. No shit, it's right in front of our eyes. And yeah, I know that I'm an old head now. I'm grown and graduated.
That's me. I can't believe I'm in my mid-40s, man. Like, it seems like it was just yesterday. I was like 23, 24. Then I had my Harley and stuff when I was in my 30s. It's crazy. Time's rolling by.
I made it just in time to be considered outdated to a younger generation who didn't grow up saying Jew jokes and words like faggot when they were playing. So now
that's one thing I said. Whenever he mentioned that right there. When I was growing up, we played Smear the Queer. Nowadays, you never hear that. You never hear Smear the Queer. Where you throw the ball up, whoever catches it, everybody's got to tackle him. Smear the Queer. And nowadays, oh my God, people would freak out over that.
Now I'm just a bigot for the culture I was raised in. Back in the days when Chinese just meant Asian and people were too busy to just sit around complaining. So why the whole world keep changing? Spread the word. Webby's back up on that bullshit again. If you're a pussy, I suggest you run and hide. And go tell your friends. Webby's back up on that bullshit.
I like the chorus. It's catchy, man. It really is.
Again. And this time I think I've truly lost my mind.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm the generation that I grew up with an iPad, so I think it's silly what these kids identify.
I don't know how old he is, but if he didn't grow up with an iPad and stuff, he cannot be too much younger. And I don't think he's older than me, but he might be. I doubt it, though, because I'm 44. I take it he was probably born about 85, 86.
Then a fight as still make jokes anytime I see a pride flag. Never out of hate, it's just funny to me. My bad. Is it a trans man or a cross-dressing man who's physically achieving the things that only a man can? Then demanding that I be calling a man and shit is out of hand, but damn trans.
Man, the way he just did that right there is dope. Just like the way the syllables are breaking down and he's got them all
a man can, then demanding that I be calling a ma'am and shit is out of hand, but damn trans ma'am. I'm just a dumb cis man, but at least I'm trying to fucking understand. But it seems that I've been passed by the society that I'm in, walking around looking confused at things like Biden. Wait, let me not compare myself to a pedophile, though I do buy coke from his son once in a while. He be putting in his orders to an Al-Qaeda supporter who just walks right over the fucking border about a mile. Hunter did the whole pile, I just did a couple bumps, then he bought a couple kids and he threw them in the trunk. Wait, fuck, I am so not down with this kind of stuff. And that's how I killed myself when the Clinton showed up. Yeah, I'ma talk shit in a world gone stupid, taking ivermectin while the world got boosted, trying to hold ground while the world's uprooted, speaking up till the world mutes it. Spread the word. Webby's back up on that bullshit again. If you're a pussy, I suggest you run and hide. And go tell your friends. Webby's back up on that bullshit again. And this time I think I've truly lost my mind.
You're all a bunch of pussies.
Ever since I said I'm voting Trump, I've been a bad guy too. A group of fans I didn't even know I had to lose. And since you're leaving, let me read you one last haiku. Yo, guess what? I voted for him last time too. But you used to hate.
Now, me, and I'm pretty sure in my earlier reaction I said it, like when Trump started to run for president the very first time, my first response, because I had never voted in my life, my first response was, great, he's going to turn this into like a reality TV show. That's fucking awesome. And then, you know, the whole Russia hoax come out. And in my head, and I'm sure a lot of other people were like, well, his wife is Russian. But that was all the Democrats just pushing bullshit. But the midterms before this last primary, I had found out that, because I'm a felon, so I found out that, you know, it's been over 7 years. I'm not on parole. I'm not on probation. I'm on none of that. It's been almost 20 years now. And the thing is, it shouldn't even have been a felony. But anyway, I got to vote in midterms, and then I went and voted for him as soon as this last one. I got to vote for him. So it's amazing. He brought to light all the stuff really going on. And I went from being a non-voter that politicians do whatever the hell they want. They tell you one thing and go do another. And look at him. This man, he tells you he's going to go do something, and he's doing it like he's knocking it out the park. I love it.
I hate Trump. How dare you change your opinion? How dare you grow as a person? How dare you say something different than the stuff you used to say? How dare you consider switching? I loved you when I agreed. Now I hate you just for existing. Hate you for this, that, and I hate you for living. I'll comment every time you post, and I'll say that you're grifting and hate women. You're a racist and a shameful depiction. A white privilege, a supremacist, a rapist.
It is always a white liberal fucking woman. Talking about racist, talking about white men, that. It's like, bitch, your daddy's white, your mama's white, So you're in the damn pool with this motherfucker. So don't be sitting there on your throne thinking you're something you're not. Because if shit ever went down, best believe they're not going to know what side that you were pulling for. They're just going to go strictly off your skin color. You fucked. But hopefully it'll never get to that. And thank God people are waking up. But yeah, it's always the white liberal woman. Why? Why?
Mr. Villain, a fucking Nazi. Basically, he murdered the Jews. He dog whistles, gaslights are the words that I use.
They truly seem like some spoiled brats that never got their ass whooped growing up, never got straightened out, none of that. They just, so they turn their backs and stab people in the back and run their mouth because they're mad. That's it. And 99% of them are fucking ugly.
I don't quite know what they mean, but I heard them on the news. What I'm trying to say is, Webby, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch, I'm still the same Webby. I'm still in Connecticut. I'm still donating every year to save the elephants. Still say thank you for your service to the veterans. And still fuck your mom every Thursday when I'm in town. I bust that bitch down. Didn't like me then? Well, how you like me now? Cause bitch, I'm a pro. I don't need a pro now. So from right now till I'm in the ground, go and spread the word. Webby's back up on that bullshit again. If you're a pussy, I suggest you run and hide. Pussy. And go tell your friends. Webby's back up on that bullshit again. And this time I think I've truly lost my mind. And now I'm back on my bullshit.
Webby's back, motherfucker.
Alright guys, well that's it for this one. Thanks for giving me this. I had never heard it before. So Chris, not Chris Webby, Chris, my subscriber, he asked me to watch it. So thank you for giving me this to watch. Sorry, my first one, I didn't have my microphone or nothing on, so I kind of screwed that one. But hey, I'm going to get the other one that you asked for. You guys have a wonderful day, beautiful night. Whatever it may be, I will catch you on the next one.